Hi, this is Monique Garcia and welcome to the Vital Triangle. In this first series, it's a pleasure to introduce you to the founder and architect of the Vital Triangle, Dale Leppar. Dale, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Well, it's certainly a pleasure to be here.
Well, I was really excited when your company called because, as you know, I'm not only one of your biggest fans, but I'm also one of your most loyal clients.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to hear that. Thank you.
Well, I owe most of my personal success to the Vital Triangle.
How's that?
Well, I got a job and they told me that I had 6 weeks to lose 15 pounds. And
Wow.
I thought, well, how the heck am I going to do that? And they told me that there's only one person to call, and that's Dale Leppar. And that's how we met, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And that's why I'm really excited to be here. In preparation for this interview, I talked to several of the doctors that have examined the Vital Triangle. And one of them had said to me that Dale should be really proud of himself for developing the greatest weight loss system that there is. And I thought to myself, it really isn't about weight loss. I mean, in my case, yeah, that really benefited me. The pounds just fell off me, but the Vital Triangle isn't really just about weight loss, is it?
No, but, most people think it is. It's just reducible to the same, it just loses weight. But it's far more profound.
But you lose weight immediately. Easily. I mean, it just.
Granted, you do lose weight. But what the Vital Triangle does is it changes your body composition. It changes how you perceive yourself. How do you perceive yourself in relationship to where you were and are now?
Well, like I said, I needed to lose 15 pounds, and I thought, well, hey, that's all I needed to lose. But doing the Vital Triangle, I found that once my body composition was the way that it needed to be, I ended up losing 23 pounds.
Wow.
In less time. I didn't need the 6 weeks.
How did you feel? What was the difference? How you felt?
I felt great. I feel great.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best feeling in the world to not stress out about the summertime and having to put on a bathing suit or going into a dressing room. I mean, all women freak out about that when they try clothes on and they don't fit right. I mean, I could put clothes on, they fit right, I feel good, I have the energy that I need, I'm stronger than I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best that I've ever felt.
So it's psychological as well as physical.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
All right.
I mean, when you're at optimum health, you have the clarity that you need to do the day-to-day duties. And what's funny is that you don't even realize that you didn't have the clarity in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a good point.
So the Vital Triangle really just comes down to 3 things that you must do in the right order.
And put in the most simplistic way, yeah, that's exactly correct. Is it if you do these three things together and do them consistently, it guarantees results. And you shouldn't use guarantee because it's so absolute.
Mm-hmm.
But in this particular right,
yeah,
in this particular case, it's applicable because if you stay with it and you do these 3 things, and it becomes almost a religious experience of doing it on a weekly basis, is that you are going to get these results, and it's not hype; it's pure, unadulterated fact.
And what gets me about the Vital Triangle is that it's not about the time you spend exercising, working out. The important part is the time spent outside of the gym, not working out.
I'm glad you brought that up, Monique, because a lot of people have the notion that when they're working out is when they're growing.
Yeah, they'll spend hours at a time in the gym, and they won't see the results that they want because that's what everyone has heard.
Right.
I mean,
you grow when you're working out, but that's just the complete opposite.
Now, Dale, your story is fascinating. Now, let's talk about your background. Your background is in science. You're known for your research. That's what you're most well known for, your research, correct?
Correct.
And you're not a doctor, but you've spent many, many years consulting with doctors.
Collaborate with them a lot.
Okay. Now, how old were you when you went to the party?
I went to the party, I was about 52.
And how was your health? How did you look?
My health was fine.
Uh-huh.
My appearance,
Yeah.
well, that was a little different.
Okay.
I was your average guy, your average bloke on the street that's, kind of flabby. There was no real tautness to my muscles or anything else because I didn't think about it.
So you're the typical male, had the protruding belly.
But I didn't like it. I know I didn't like it.
Well,
And I just
I'm
didn't.
sure who does, right?
Well, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
So, and I went into this party, and I was shocked and awed by when I walked in and realized that these were people that I went to school with.
High school with, right?
Right.
And you hadn't seen them in how many years?
Oh, shoot, 25, 27. The thing that changed was that I didn't recognize them. They just were overburdened with fat. And what was indelible in my mind was, how'd you get that way? How in the heck did you get that way? Is that going to happen to me? We're the same age, but is this inevitable? Is this ineluctable to change? I wanted to know.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I had a quick a revelation that all of a sudden now I had a passion. I had the passion to find out what the heck happened.
So you drive home and you decide on your drive home, I'm going to figure this out.
I got to figure it out. I got to find out why does this happen? And two, to what degree is it going to hit me?
Now, in preparation for this interview, I was told by numerous people that once you find a problem and you resolve to solve it, you lock yourself away and you do not come out of the library until you have figured it out. So is that what you...
Yeah, it's a terrible detriment. I mean, I got to the point where I was at the library so often that the librarians designated me my own chair, my own little desk at the end of an alcove. That was mine. And they said, they had it chained off, it was cute, and reserved for Dale Leppar.
So you basically lived there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was basic nerdball, trying to find out and discover something which I found out to be extremely serious.
Okay, so let me make sure I have this timeline right. At 52, you go to the party, and you leave there deciding to dedicate your life to finding a solution to this problem.
Yeah.
And you basically lock